Hi, Andrea. Super common question about how to become a professional cuddler. And if I had you here in front of me, this is how our conversation would go. Because I'm assuming you've Googled the question, right? If you Google it, there's even a wiki how on how to become a professional cuddler. But I think there's often other obstacles for people when they think about doing this work, and a personal examination that needs to happen, because it can get it's much deeper than just like, oh, I just signed up for this course, because there's courses out there, right? There's plenty of things, information out there. So my thought for you would be looking at what is it that's keeping you from becoming a professional cuddler, and exploring that more deeply. So let's get some examples. When someone often asks me like, oh, I really would love to do that, sometimes I'll hear things like, I'm just that person that people tell me that I'm like, they love my hugs, or they're just so happy, with the kind of attention I give them, or my touch, or whatever it is. And so people recommend that I do this. And so I would go deeper into, what is it? Does that feel authentic to you? Like, do you want to be that person that does that for your community, for your relationships? Does that feel really good? It's because I'm hearing it as like an external thing. Sometimes people will say, I'm just looking for a side gig. I'm looking to make some extra money, and I think that this is super easy. That's tricky. That's a really tricky one, because this isn't easy work. Most not. And if there's not that part of you that really is interested in like being there for people, all types of people, size and shapes and smells and all the things, might not be the best. So right, there's a lot, and then learning how to communicate and like creating those boundaries, and there's a lot there. If you were to meet me in real life, like, you wouldn't probably know that I'm a professional cuddler. I'm not that touchy-feely kind of person. I'm actually kind of distant. I don't just go up to everyone and give everyone hugs. That's not my style. But in a session, I really drop deeply. So like, I know who I am, but I don't need to be that person for everybody. I'm not very generous with touch in my life. What else can I say about that? So like, why do I do it? And like, how and I guess it was easy for me to communicate about it. And I think that for me was my way in, because another part of all of this is like building your own business. And if that's something that feels really scary, like being able to be vocal and talk about it and like put yourself out there, for me, this is probably where I have the most success, is that I'm really good at communicating with the society, with people about this, and also with my clients, helping them really feel safe and secure. So my sessions are really based a lot on creating that sense of safety and acceptance and presence. Yeah. And really comfortable in my own body. It's also really important. It's when I'm comfortable with myself and I feel safe and I feel like I have this connection with me, that I can really show up for another person and provide that for them. And I guess that's the point of this whole video. I guess now that I realize I'm getting there, it took me a while, that is it. If I were to do any kind of training, it would be in this, and really how to find this in ourselves, so that we can offer it to others and give them that same experience, and then helping other people find that in themselves, and then get, of course, that multiplication of that, where then those people go and they give it to other people, and we build a world where we become really good communicators who feel safe, who can provide presence, who can really make touch accessible and easy, and feel really safe. Yeah. So I don't know if that didn't really answer your question, but this is how would feel the most authentic for me to answer it.